So my home and auto insurance were up for renewal and we had a bunch of back and forth, right? Hey, what about this? Hey, has this happened? Hey, do we want to include the seasonal vehicle, the trailer, all of these things, right? I was responding really quickly to the point where my insurance broker called me and said, how the hell are you doing that? So, secret's out. I use AI to draft all of my emails. And I think everybody should. I think that, having a starting point is really good. And in fact, it gets better, right? So if you think about we send the same emails all the time. Sometimes I get an email and I think, you know what? I answered that question like 3 weeks ago for someone else. And then I go back in my sent folder because I'm trying to remember who I said that to. And then I find it and I copy it. And I don't have to do that anymore, right? My AI assistant goes through my previous emails, sees how I answered that question previously, and then drafts a response. In my customized instructions to it, it also sounds like me. It answers like me. It gives you point form, specific answers and an action item in every email. It also tells bad jokes like I do. It says silly things like I do, but it drafts it so that I can edit and then hit send. And the drafts get better as we go. And there's a lot that I really don't have to edit. Or sometimes if it's unsure, if it's seen me answer that question a couple different ways, it might have, two or three different choices. And I just delete the two I don't want and then send the one I do. It's a really, really great tool to make people more effective. And so there's a lot of great ones out there. The one we use right now is called Fixer. There's Copilot, there's Gemini, there's lots of great ones. Some people will like zap their email to like an AI, like a chat or wherever, and then zap it back. So they get a draft, whatever works for you. But I think right now in the stages of AI, where I really like to see using it and where I really encourage you to use it is to use it to make your time more effective. So our AI assistant's really simple. It drafts emails and it can book meetings, right? Or template books meetings. So it has access to our calendars. So if somebody says, hey, I want to have a meeting, it can reply and say, hey, are you available Tuesday at 2 or Thursday at 9? And it's still all draft, right? But it'll put a hold in our calendar so nothing else gets booked. Really, really simple. And then, and it also goes and listens to our meetings. So if we have like a meeting with a client or whatever, like a Zoom like this, it will do AI transcripts and action items for us. So the use case there, and I think something to be really aware of is I really like places where we're not putting AI between us and the client. I truly believe that personable interaction and the real person touch on the phone, on Zoom, in person is still something that AI is not in a place where it can mimic yet. I think using it to make you more efficient so that you can have more time to do those things, to be in person on the phone talking to people, is really key. I'm cautious still about putting AI between me and my client, me and the person I want to be talking to. I would rather use it to make me more effective so I can spend more time doing that. So, as you're adopting different AI tools and thinking about how it works, I really think using it to draft or as a starting point, right? Like for a long time now, we've been using it to come up with ideas for social media and potentially draft some initial proposals or things like that. We're still doing the final review, we're doing the final edit, and we're doing the phone call to say, hey, I sent this over to you. What do you think about it? But the AI is helping us be more efficient at getting to that point faster. And I think especially when you look at like the deep research type options, it's really amazing what research and background and things that the AI tools can do for you now so that you can get to your endpoint faster. You can create your client guide faster. You can have multiple social media videos to just go shoot faster. I think that's a really great use case right now. This is the way the internet was. I think it was either Michael Thorne or Dustin Woodhouse when we were at the Be the Broker conference in Whistler, and they said, we're really at a point where this is like the internet when it came out. I'm of the age where I remember when the internet came out, right? I remember when my parents were like, oh, that's just a fad. And I was like, like we're using it at school. Like I think everybody's going to use this someday. And so it was quite an interesting thing because I think about at this moment in time, I don't want to be those people where we're like, oh yeah, AI, sure, I've heard of it. Yeah, I don't need it. We really need to be early adopters and really start getting comfortable with it and finding ways to help us be more efficient. I encourage you, incredible way to start is just use it to draft some emails. Nothing goes to the client, nothing gets sent without your approval, but it really can be a game changer to help you get to a response faster. If you're too fast, people notice. It will help you be more efficient in your day, be better at your job, and be able to spend more time doing the things in your business that move the needle. It is funny that for whatever reason, it has still not learned that I call my husband Gabe. So in the replies to him, he always laughs because it'll say, "Hi, Gabriel." And then he will respond, "Thanks, Denise's AI thingy." A girlfriend actually sent me a message and said, "I don't know if this response was you or your AI." And then it wrote a whole story about how it wasn't the AI, but it was. So it's incredible what it can do. I encourage you to play with it. I would love to hear in the comments what other use cases you're using AI for in your business on a daily, or what other types of like video editing software or clip making, or what else are you using. Let's all share. Let's all chat about it, because at the end of the day, this is something that is here for good, and you need to get on the train because otherwise it's leaving the station without you.